Namaste, everybody, and welcome to our Rocket One practice today. For me, it happens to be Thursday, and that is the traditional day to practice the Rocket One. It helps to balance out the Rocket Two, which you probably practiced on Tuesday if you're following Larry Schultz's schedule. It also happens to be perfect timing, at least for me, for this practice because it is very grounding. It is very focused on the strength in the legs and the feet in the mat. And I think we could all use a little bit of that right now. So, for so many reasons, I think a lot of people, myself included, are feeling a great deal of anxiety. And one way to combat that is to find a grounding practice, whether it's through yoga or meditation, whatever it may be. Hopefully, you find some grounding with today's practice. And let's go ahead and get started. So, go ahead, come to the top of your mat, spreading your toes, sinking the heels down. Feel the mat beneath your feet as you close your eyes. Taking your hands into heart center. Dropping the tailbone. Belly button draws in. Relax your face. Just feel the sensation of the mat against the bottoms of your feet. Enjoy that feeling of standing tall, yet being rooted. Let's begin building the Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose as you constrict the back of the throat, warming the body, creating the beautiful music of your practice. We'll take 2 more breaths together. Let's begin. Keep the Ujjayi breath flowing, opening the eyes. Inhale, reaching the arms up, look up. Exhale, hands through your heart center as you fold forward. Inhale, look forward, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Just step this first one back. Find your vinyasa, kneeling or tall on your toes. Elbows stay in through chaturanga. Inhale, maybe cobra today, or maybe upward dog, just the tops of the feet and hands on the mat. Exhale, roll back. Find downward dog. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Sink the heels down towards the earth. As you inhale, look forward, step your feet up. Long spine, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms to heart center. Reach your hands up, stand up tall. Exhale, Samasthiti at the top of your mat. Inhale, circle the arms up, look up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step or maybe jump back this time. Elbows in. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, look up. Exhale, back, downward dog. If at any point in time you feel the need to come to child's pose, feel free. This is your practice, your time. Feel your breath here. Inhale, look forward, belly in, Mula Bandha lifted, step or jump up. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circling the arms up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do one more sun salutation A. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, let your heart lead you down. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, step or jump back. Belly button in. Inhale, shoulders back, look up. Exhale, downward dog. Gazing back at your feet. Really pressing each of your toes into the mat. Feeling that strong connection, that energy into the earth. One more breath here. Inhale, look forward, step or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving right into the bees today. Inhale, find chair, sink your hips back, look up, reach up. Exhale, straighten the legs, tip forward, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, shoulders back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back through your vinyasa. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right foot between your hands, drop the back heel, arms reach up, warrior one. Check in here, square the hips to the front, square the shoulders. Belly button drawn in to support your upper body. On your next exhale, take your hands down, step it back, downward dog, child's pose, or another vinyasa. Exhale to meet back in downward dog. Inhale the left foot up, drop your back heel. Exhale, arms to the sky. Check in on this side, draw the right hip forward. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. One more breath. Exhale the hands down to the mat, step it back, downward dog, child's pose, or a vinyasa. Exhale, meeting in downward dog or child's pose. As you take 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. Perhaps noticing the strength in your breath growing. Listening to that beautiful sound as you connect to your mat. Inhale, look between your hands, step or hop up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more B. Inhale for chair. Exhale, tip forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, step or jump back. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog, look up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right foot up, left heel plants, arms to the sky. Exhale right back down, downward dog, child's pose, or a vinyasa. Exhale, meeting in downward dog. Inhale the left foot up, right heel plants, arms up. Exhale down. Downward dog, child's pose, or a vinyasa. Exhale to meet in downward dog or child's pose. Maybe starting to turn the heels out a little bit more in downward dog. Really rotating out through the back of the legs. Reaching the heels down as the tailbone lifts. One more breath. Inhale, look forward, step or jump up. Exhale, tip forward. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up in chair. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Let's inhale back into chair. Bring the weight back into your heels as you drop the tailbone just enough to draw the belly button in a little more. Feel your breath. Shoulders away from your ears. On your next exhale, we'll drop the chest down a little more, sink into the hips. Gaze at your toes. One more breath. Exhale, take the hands down, step your feet as wide as your mat, even a little wider if you'd like. Go ahead, grab a block. We're going to sit down on that block in a squat today. Hands coming to heart center, elbows inside your knees. Inhale, reach your heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, release anything in the hips. Make sure your toes are spread here as you connect down to the earth. And if you're happy here today, feel free to stay here. If you'd like to fly into crow, go ahead and come up. Move the block to the top of your mat or out of your way completely. We're going to spread the fingers nice and wide, hands about shoulder distance apart. Stack your knees on the back of your arms and start to tip forward. Maybe today you take your head to the block, toes stay on the mat. That's completely fine. Maybe one foot lifts, maybe the other. Maybe both feet lift, maybe you lift your head. Lots of choices here. Feel your hands connect to the mat. Press into the first finger and thumb. And exhale, bring your feet back down, move that block out of your way. Let's step it back. Downward dog, child's pose, or a vinyasa. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. Inhale the right foot up, drop your left heel, arms reach up, warrior one. Focusing on our feet today, spread the toes in the front and back foot. Reach through that back outer edge, pinky toe pressing down. Breathe. Every inhale, draw in energy from the earth through the bottoms of your feet. Every exhale, release anxiety, release stress, release worry. Inhale, find a nice long spine. Exhale, open warrior two. Nice big stance here. Again, focusing on the feet. Check in with them. Make sure every point of your foot, every edge, every toe is pressing into your mat. As you inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, heel toe that back foot in a little bit. Inhale, long spine, look up. Exhale, reach forward, tip forward for triangle. You can grab your leg, a block, maybe all the way down to the mat if you want to feel the fingertips in the earth. Gazing up to your top thumb. Feel the strength in the feet here as they help you balance. Exhale, look down, take the left hand down to the mat. Step your back foot in a little bit more. Take your feet nice and wide, all 10 toes facing the front. On your next inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, rotate open to the side, revolving triangle, right arm reaching up, looking up. Start to shift the weight a little bit back into your heels. Exhale, take the right hand down, step your back foot way back. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, find side angle so you can have your bent arm to your leg, your left arm reaching up over your head. As you find a little more openness in the hips, maybe that arm starts to reach down towards the earth. See if you can connect all 5 fingertips. Still gazing up towards the sky. Make sure you roll the top shoulder back. 2 more breaths here. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, pivot forward, warrior one. Inhale, hands come together at heart center. Exhale, twist open to the other side. Your back heel may lift, and that is okay. Left elbow outside the right knee as you gaze back over your top shoulder. With your back foot, check in. Make sure every single toe is pressing into the earth. One more breath. Inhale, look down at your front toes. Exhale, untwist, step it back. Downward dog, child's pose, or vinyasa. Exhale, downward dog or child's pose. Take 3 deep breaths here. Fingers and toes are spread nice and wide. Releasing your head. Making our way into dolphin. If you're in downward dog, drop down to your knees. Forearms come to the mat, elbows underneath your shoulders. Interlace your fingers. Look at your thumbs as you inhale. Exhale, lift your tailbone. Start to walk the feet up a little bit. Shoulders come right over your elbows. Keeping the back of the neck strong. Belly button in, lifting Mula Bandha, lift through the pelvic floor. And breathe. Find your steadiness in your breath. Let your body just become used to this pose. Accept it for what it is right now. And exhale, drop down to your knees. Find child's pose, hips over the heels. Drop your forehead down. Release into the earth. On your next exhale, press into downward dog. Inhale, look up, left foot up. Drop the right heel. Exhale, arms to the sky. Squaring the hips and shoulders. Your awareness comes back to your feet. Toes are spread, pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. Keep it strong, keep it steady. Feel grounded here. Inhale, find a long spine. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Check in with the feet again, especially if you moved them apart a little bit. As you inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, heel toe that back foot in a bit. Inhale, long spine, look up. Exhale, reach forward, tip forward. Find your leg, the block, or the mat. Turning your gaze up to your top hand. Feel every part of that front foot sinking into the earth. And every part of that back foot grounding. Feel the strength that gives you to open your heart a little bit more. One more breath here. Exhale, look down at the toes. Right hand comes down. Square your hips to the front. Step your feet wide if you'd like. And inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist over to the other side. Turning your gaze up at your thumb. Start to draw your weight back into your heels. Belly button drawing in. Feel your breath here as you start to release whatever worries you've got right now. Exhaling the left hand down. Go ahead and step that back foot way, way back here. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale to side angle. Left forearm to your bent leg, right arm reaching over your ears. Drop into the hips. As you exhale, see if that arm will come down towards the earth a little bit more. Rotating your heart open. Feel your breath here. Inhale, space. Exhale, worry. One more breath. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, pivot to the front, hands up. Inhale, palms together at heart center. Exhale, twist open to the other side. Again, maybe your back heel lifts as you gaze back over the top shoulder. See if you can press that back heel back. Every toe on that back foot is sinking into your mat. And you're reaching the sole of your foot towards the mat. Maybe it gets there, maybe it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Still drawing energy in from the earth. As you breathe. One more breath. Exhale, look at your toes, untwist, hands come down. Downward dog, child's pose, or a vinyasa. Exhale back, downward dog or child's pose. Let's take 3 breaths here. Listening to that Ujjayi breath. Feel the heat that it is creating in your body. As you exhale, come down onto your knees. Drop to the forearms again, another dolphin. This time, interlace your fingers the opposite way. Maybe your non-dominant thumb is on top. Inhale, look at your thumbs, long spine. Exhale, tuck your toes, tailbone lifts. Start to walk the feet in. Shoulders right over the elbows. Looking at your fingertips. Lift through the heart. Feel the connection of your forearms into your mat. Solid foundation. This beautiful strength building pose. One more breath here. And exhale, come down to the knees. Find child's pose. Release your forehead down. Maybe you want to roll your head from side to side a little bit. Massaging the area around your third eye. On your next exhale, let's press back up for downward dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Step the right foot up. We're going to pivot over to the side, coming into the prasaritas as we open up the body for rocket splits. So with your hands on the mat or on a block, your choice. Inhale, look forward, long spine. Exhale, draw the heart down. Look down at the top of your mat. Really press into the outer edge of each foot here, helping keep your legs nice and strong. As you release the hips, your heart comes closer to the earth. On your next inhale, look forward, take your hands to your hips. Exhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach behind your back, maybe take your hands to reverse prayer or grab opposite elbows. Inhale, look up, shoulders back. Exhale, fold forward. Still gazing down to the top of your mat. Keeping length through your spine. Spreading your toes nice and wide. Feel your foundation. As you inhale, look forward. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Exhale, draw your hands over your spine, maybe even over your head. Still gazing down at the mat. Couple of deep breaths here. Inhale, release your hands to your lower back, look forward. Exhale, hands to your hips, come to standing. Inhale, circle your arms up, look up. Exhale, dive down, your heart leading the way. Grab onto your outside edges of your legs, your feet, or maybe your first two fingers hook around your big toes. See if you can turn your heels out just a tiny bit more. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, look forward. See if you can reach your forehead down to the mat. Feel gravity drawing you down further as your elbows bend to the outsides. One more breath. Inhale, release your hands to the mat, look forward. Exhale, heel toe your feet nice and wide, beginning our rocket splits. Now really grounding here through each foot to help protect your joints. Make sure you're pressing through each pinky toe. Spread your toes nice and wide. Lift through Mula Bandha and squeeze your quads. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale, feel free to stay here. Or maybe drop down onto your elbows. Your elbows can be on the ground or they can be on a block. Either way, feel all these parts of your body connecting down. Looking down. Exhale, tension from your hips. From your inner thighs, let it go. Two more breaths here. On your next inhale, come back up to your hands. Exhale, let's pivot over towards the right foot. You can keep the back knee on the ground if you'd like, or you can release your foot all the way out. Help it out if you need, like I do. Finding our rocket splits. Let's inhale, look up, and exhale wherever you are. Take the right hip down to the earth. Your back leg is bent a little bit. Start to fold with each exhale, nice and slow. Take your time. Feel that front leg connecting to the mat. Your back knee, your back ankle, your back foot is flexed, anchoring you in. Take one more deep breath. Inhale, let's walk back up. Exhale, come through the center to the other side. Again, up on the knee, or you can walk your legs nice and far apart. Inhale, long spine, look up. Exhale, drop the left hip down. Start to fold. Keeping both feet flexed as you create space with your breath in the back of your leg. Reaching your heart for your knee. One more breath here. Inhale, walk it back up. Exhale, come back into our center straddle. Then go ahead and drop your hips down onto the mat. Taking a nice wide-legged seat here. Your feet are flexed. Inhale, sit up tall, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Connect your hands to the ground. Spread your fingers. Start to press down through the fingertips. Feel your breath here. One more. Inhale, walk all the way back up. Mula Bandha checkup time. Place your hands on either side of your left hip. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift through the pelvic floor. Lift Mula Bandha. See if you can lift yourself up. Let's try the other side. Exhale, lift. Beautifully done. Let's come to the top of the mat. Downward dog, child's pose, or a vinyasa. Exhale back, downward dog. And we're going to go ahead and walk our hands all the way back to your big toes. Spread your feet, turn your heels out just a little bit. Use your first two fingers to hook around the big toes. Bend your knees here as much as you need. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, draw the head down, the heart down, as you hinge at your hips and fold. Reach through the crown of the head. On your next inhale, release, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees as much as you need to take your toes all the way up to your wrists, standing on the palms of your hands. Inhale, find length. Exhale, draw yourself down, lifting the tailbone towards the sky. Wherever you feel the sensation, stop and breathe into it. Inhale, release the hands out. Exhale very slowly. Take your time. Round your spine. Roll all the way back up to standing. Let's reach the hands for the sky. Look up. Maybe lift up onto your tiptoes as we find more strength in the feet, in the arches. Wander around on your mat. Be playful. And when you're ready, come to the top of your mat. Go ahead and drop the feet down. Reach behind you. Take each elbow or hands in reverse prayer. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step the left foot back. Start to fold over your front knee in pyramid. Checking the toes, spread them wide on each foot. Shifting some of the weight into your back foot here so you feel nicely balanced. Keep the shoulders rolling back. Your breath flowing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come back to the top of the mat, shake it out, let it go. Let's find the other side. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, step the right foot back as you fold over your front leg in pyramid. Sinking the feet down, connecting each point of your foot to your mat. Drawing some of the weight back into your back foot so that it's not all in your front leg. Feel your heart reaching for your knee. Maybe it gets there today, maybe it doesn't. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, stand tall, release, shake it out, let it go. Let's come into our tree pose for balance. So beginning by shifting the weight into your left foot, spread your toes, sink your weight down, pick up the right heel and open the knee to the outside. Hands coming into heart center, find your place in tree. Your toes can be on the mat or your foot up on the leg, either above or below the knee. Let's focus on that standing foot today. Feel every single muscle in that foot. Every muscle squeezing up through your ankles, through the calf, to your quads and hamstrings, into your glutes. Creating a firm connection with the earth as that foot roots down. If you'd like to grow your tree, reach your arms up, spread your fingers, relax the face and shoulders. Let's take 2 more breaths here. On your next exhale, take it down nice and slow, just the same way you came in. Release your right foot, shake it out, let it go. Let's make our way to the other side, spreading the toes on the right foot, sink your weight down. As you lift the left heel, open the hip and knee. Find your place here, wherever that may be. Beginning with your standing foot, feel the weight in each toe, the weight across the balls of your foot, all the way back through your heel. Each muscle around your ankle, keeping it strong, keeping it steady. Your calf supporting your leg, your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, everything working to hold you tall. Maybe grow taller. Feel your heart lifting as you release worry, at least for the moment. On your next exhale, make your way back down. Shake it out. Release it. It's gone. It's over. Let's make our way down to the mat. Inhale, circle up, look up. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back, vinyasa. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, find downward dog. From here, on your next inhale, we're going to look between the hands. Exhale, step or jump your feet all the way up to seated. Extending your legs all the way out along your mat. Let's find staff pose to begin. Flexing the feet, maybe squeezing the quads so tight your heels lift, shoulders back, hands down. Start to tuck your chin just for a moment. Feel the energy in your core. Feel each inhale, expanding the lungs. Each exhale, your sits bones sink down. On your next inhale, release the hands, reach them up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab on wherever you can along the legs. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. If your fingers make it to your big toes, great. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach your heart forward. Relax the face and shoulders here. Feel the backs of the legs lengthening, creating more space here to connect down to your mat. As you exhale, drop your head between your arms. Maybe you can reach a little further. Maybe your hands will wrap around the edges of your feet. Gazing back at the belly button. One more breath here. Inhale, walk your hands all the way up, and then take them about a foot behind you. Your fingers can be facing your hips, or you can turn them out just a little bit to the edges of your mat to open your shoulders. We're coming to tabletop here. So if you like planting your feet for this, go right ahead. If you like extending your legs, that works too. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lift the hips. Gazing up at the sky as you keep a long line with your spine. Reach through the toes. If you can connect all 10 to the earth, feel your strength. Pressing into the first finger and thumb as you lift up through the shoulders just a little bit more. One more breath here. Exhale, drop your sits bones down. Let's find boat pose. Lifting the feet up as you find your balance. Draw the belly button in, reach your heart up. Your hands can hold on behind your knees or maybe release all the way out, your choice. Breathe here. On your next exhale, cross your ankles, roll forward, step or jump back, vinyasa. Exhale, back, downward dog. Inhale, look between your hands, step or jump your feet to seated. We're going to come into like a little bit of a half angle pose here in our seated forward fold. So take the sole of the right foot in, or you can take it all the way up to a half lotus, where the foot comes into your hip crease here. So wherever you are, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over that leg. Feel the toes on the bent foot start to hook around your quads, giving strength in the ankles, protecting your knee. On your next inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, we're going to tuck that right foot back behind you. If you have a block or a blanket and you'd like to put it underneath that right hip, helping to keep you lifted and balanced, feel free. The right heel comes outside your hip, knee pressing down. All 5 toes on that bent foot are pressing down. Inhale, reach up, flex your front foot. Exhale, fold. If you need a little balance, you can use your left hand as a tripod. Focus on reaching your heart down toward your knees, but keeping your gaze soft. Releasing from the knee joint here. If this ever becomes too much, you can back out of it a little bit. We move slowly with the knees. We don't play around with them here. On your next inhale, sit back up. Let's take the right foot up to meet the left. Exhale, find boat. 2 breaths here. Draw the heart forward. And exhale, release down. Now on this side, we're going to take the sole of the left foot in, or maybe take the foot all the way up into the hip crease, completely your choice. Flex your right foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Feel the toes on that left foot start to hook around your quads as you flex the ankle, flex the knee, protecting the joints. As you can see, my left hip and my left ankle are a little tighter than the other side, and that's okay. Working with what your body needs today, right now in this moment. Breathing through it. One more breath. Inhale up. Exhale, take that left foot to the outside of your left hip. Again, if you'd like a block or something to help prop that left hip up, feel free. I'm going to really focus on pressing all 5 toes into the earth. Flex your right foot as you sit up tall, reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold, look down towards the knee. You can always take the right hand out as a bit of a kickstand if you'd like. Feel your sits bones reaching for the earth. Maybe both are down, maybe they're not, but they're reaching. One more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's take the left foot to meet the right. Finding boat. Arms extended or holding on under your knees. The important thing is you're lifting Mula Bandha, you're drawing the belly button in, you're feeling your breath. On your next exhale, drop down onto the forearms. Reach both feet all the way up, point your toes. Keep your legs as straight as you can. If they bend a little bit, that's okay. No worries. We're going to work on a little bit of ab building. Exhale, take the right foot down to hover along the mat. Keep your face soft, your core engaged. Exhale, switch. Right foot up, left foot hovers. Belly button drawing in. Mula Bandha lifting. On your next exhale, both feet hover. Gazing at your toes. Inhale, come back up to boat. Exhale, cross your ankles, roll over your feet. Step or jump back. Downward dog, child's pose, or vinyasa. Exhale to meet back in downward dog or child's pose. Inhale, look forward, step or jump through to seated. Let's go ahead and come into a Janu Shirasana. Runner's stretch. Take the sole of the right foot in. We're going to inhale, reach up, flex your left foot. Exhale, fold all the way down. Let's open the heart a little bit today. Take the left hand inside your left foot or ankle. As you exhale, roll the right shoulder back. Reach up and over your ear. Every inhale, twisting the heart open a little bit. Every exhale, sink down towards your leg just a little more. One more breath. Exhale, fold back over your front leg. Inhale, walk all the way back up. And exhale, find boat. 2 breaths here. Exhale, come down. Find this runner's stretch on the other side. Sole the left foot in, right foot flexed. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Take the right hand inside your foot or ankle. Exhale, roll the top shoulder back. Arm reaching up and over your ear. Gazing up at the sky, helping to have your heart open a little bit more with each inhale. Each exhale, your fingers reaching for the toes. One more breath here. Exhale, fold back over that front leg, square the shoulders. Inhale, walk back up. Exhale, find boat. Grounding through the sits bones here as you find your balance. Take your time, wobble, shake, fall out. That's all right. It's how we get stronger. And then come back to your forearms. Pressing the palms firmly into the earth. Extend your legs all the way out in front of you. Point your toes. Inhale, hug the knees in. Exhale, press your feet away. Inhale in. Exhale, press. Inhale in. Exhale, press. Inhale in. Exhale, press. One more, inhale in. Exhale, press. And we're going to crisscross. As you inhale, crisscross your feet all the way up. Exhale, crisscross them down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, find boat. Exhale, cross your ankles, roll over them. Shoot it back, downward dog, child's pose, or a vinyasa. Inhale, look forward, jump through to seated. Finding butterfly, soles of the feet come together. Grab on around your toes or ankles. Inhale, draw the knees down, sit up tall, reach up. Exhale, fold, reach your heart towards your toes. Keep your spine nice and long. Your breath steady. Listen to its sound again here. The calming whisper of the ocean right here on your mat. Inhale back up, help your knees up, and it wouldn't be the Rocket One without a handstand. So if you're up for a handstand today, come join me at a wall. If you're not, you can feel free to stay in child's pose or downward dog, completely your choice. So let's find our handstand, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Keep your hands about shoulder distance apart. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift up through the tailbone. Maybe this is where you want to stay today. You start to rock forward into your toes, shifting your weight into the hands. Feel what that's like. Maybe you want to start to kick up. As you exhale, take one foot back, look at your hands, and go. Maybe you want to try the other foot. Maybe like me, you'll find one side is stronger than the other. That's okay. Play around here. Work on both sides. The reason we do so much ab work in the rocket is for these handstands, these inversions. Come up, come down. Be playful. It doesn't matter if you make it today. It doesn't matter if you make it tomorrow. We're just trying out new things as we release inhibition. Let's come back to meet in child's pose. Rest here. On your next exhale, press up for downward dog. Inhale, look between your hands, step or jump all the way to seated. Soles of the feet come to the mat. We're going to slowly exhale, roll yourself all the way down. Reclining big toe here. Sole of the foot can stay on the mat, or you can extend your leg all the way out. As you inhale, the right foot reaches for the sky. As you exhale, you lift your upper body. Grab onto your calf, your ankle, or even your big toe. Wherever you are is where you need to be today. Gazing at the knee, drawing the belly button in. As you reach a little closer to that knee, feel the release in the back of your leg. One more breath here. Go ahead and bend that knee. Grab onto your ankle. Maybe you just want to hug it in towards your chest today. Maybe you want to see if you can reach it behind your head. Mine's not going to get there. That's okay. I'm just playing around here, okay? So point your left foot. Wherever you are, start to make circles with that left foot. Loop-de-loos. Go the other way. Yes, we look silly. No, it does not matter. We're playful. Our practice is not that serious. And release both legs out. Other side, inhale the left leg up. Exhale your heart up to meet it. Grab on where you can. Reclining big toe. Keep that right leg extended out or the foot grounding into the mat. Either way, feel that connection. Every exhale reaches your heart a little closer to your knee. Keeping your face soft, your shoulders soft. One more breath here. And go ahead, bend your left knee. Maybe you want to hug this leg into your chest a little bit. Maybe you want to see if that foot will reach behind your head on this side. Doesn't matter if it does. All right, loop-de-loos, all right? Ready? Circles with the right foot. And switch ways. Loosening up that hip joint a little bit more. And release both legs all the way out. Let's take the soles of the feet to the mat. Coming into a bridge, spread your fingers. Inhale, strengthen the spine. Exhale, press into the fingertips and heels as you lift your hips up. Climb onto the shoulders. Take one shoulder blade under, then the other as you lift your heart. Maybe interlacing your fingers beneath you. Check in with the knees. See that they're in line with your hips. Feel your breath. Two more breaths here. Last one. Exhale, untuck the shoulders, release the fingers, roll it down. Hug your knees in. Go ahead and rock up and down a couple of times, preparing for one more bridge. Thinking ahead, maybe this next one you want a supported bridge. Maybe you want to go for a full wheel. And go ahead, plant the feet down in line with the hips again. If you want a supported bridge, inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to peel up. If you'd like a full wheel, go ahead and take your hands over your shoulders, fingertips facing your shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press into the hands and feet as you come just to the crown of the head to start. Maybe this is enough. Squeeze through the glutes, through the back of the body. If you'd like more, draw those elbows in as you lift up through the heart. Maybe gazing back at your hands. Feel the opening of the throat. Press into the first finger and thumb as you breathe. One more breath in our bridge. Exhale very slowly. Tuck your chin, roll it down. Hug your knees in. Rock up and down. One more time as we come all the way to seated, knees bent. Grab opposite elbows underneath your legs as you fold gently. Let your head hang heavy. Releasing that bridge pose or that wheel. Inhale, release your elbows. We're going to come into pigeon here. So take the left foot behind you. The right knee bends. Your leg can be parallel with the top of your mat if your hips are nice and open. If they're not, maybe more of an angle. Flex that foot. We're going to roll over and find a nice spot of balance here, up on that left quad. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale as you gently fold forward. Finding your edge here in this pose. Stop there. Breathe into it. Feel your connection to the mat. From your right pinky toe all the way through your ankle to your knee. Feel the right hip reaching for the earth. Maybe it's connected, maybe it's not. But as we breathe, we let go of the stress in that hip. And it sinks a little closer. Take one more breath here. Inhale, walk all the way up. Exhale, tuck your back toes, press back to downward dog. Go ahead, pedal your feet, sink one heel down, then the other. And then inhale the left knee forward, drop the leg down, flex your foot, walk your back leg out. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Come to the place of sensation on this side. Stop there. As you take in new air, exhale away anything old you're storing there. Releasing tension. Connecting that left hip closer and closer to the mat. Two more breaths. Last one. Inhale, walk your hands up. Exhale, take that back foot around as we come into a comfortable seated position. Feel free to stay where you are. I'm going to turn to face you. Whether you're cross-legged, sitting on a block, blanket, or pillow, maybe a half lotus, maybe a full lotus. Let's take a moment here to seal in our practice. So reaching behind your back, interlace your fingers. Inhale, shoulders back, look up. Exhale, fold, reach your forehead towards the earth. Exhale, release your hands down to your lower back. Fully connecting the forehead as you soften your face. On your next inhale, come all the way up to seated. Let's take the hands to your knees softly. As you lift Mula Bandha, draw the belly button in. Find length in your spine. Close your eyes. Taking a few moments here to feel the benefits of your practice. Maybe you feel a little calmer. Maybe you feel the energy pulsing through your body, your heart beating. Whatever you feel, just notice it. No judgment, only awareness. And begin to open the eyes. Let's come into our final pranayama exercise, our skull cleansing breath, Utputi, where we focus on short, fast, powerful exhales, shoving the energy and air up to the skull. So you can be cross-legged, half lotus, maybe full lotus. As you inhale, prepare, and as you exhale, we're going to lift Mula Bandha, lift the hips up, press into the earth. 20 to 25 short exhales. Ready? Inhale. And begin. Go ahead and take it down all the way to Shavasana. If you'd like a blanket or a pillow, grab that as you prepare yourself to relax. To just be. Imagining that you're laying underneath a big, beautiful, shady tree on a warm, sunny day. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. You can feel the ground underneath your body, the soft grass beneath you. And you're safe. You're free of stress here. Free of worry. You notice a gentle breeze flowing over your body. Maybe you hear some songbirds as they sing to each other, as they sing to you. You feel no need to move. As you enjoy these few moments of calm. Of peace. Feeling the love of the earth. Feeling its beauty around you. Feel it as it hugs you with that beauty. As we come back to the mat, we begin by wiggling the fingers and toes, feeling the belly rise, feeling it fall. As your breath deepens, maybe reaching over your head, take a nice long stretch. And then roll over onto one side using your arm as a pillow here. As you begin to open the eyes, knowing that place underneath the tree is there for you whenever you need it. Let's come all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up tall, gently starting to open your eyes. Reach your hands to the sky, palms together. Exhale your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again. Namaste.